Hello, Pat Lillich.
Hi.
Thank you for being here with us to interview you and find out about your work and your incredible piece right here. Pat, how long have you been a member of NIADA?
Oh dear. Maybe 7 years.
Okay. And did you come to conference at all before you were an official
Yes,
artist
definitely.
of NIADA?
That was to me one of the most important things to growing was I came and all of a sudden realized, wow, look at what these people are doing.
Right. So the other artists helped you grow in your craft?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
I had the good luck of meeting Forrest Rogers and Marilyn Radzat through NIADA, well, sort of through NIADA, and they were huge in encouraging me to try harder.
And try harder you have, because your artwork that has been on display this entire weekend is just mind-blowing. The first time we saw this, I'm gonna call it a doll, but we were just talking about, is it a figure, is it a doll, is it a sculpture? It's a little bit of everything, right?
Right.
The first time we saw this magnificent piece was at the Carmel Doll Shop on Thursday night at the gallery opening party. Can you please tell us a little bit about the piece and the work behind it?
So a few years back, I had some health issues, and I got to thinking about mortality, and I did a few pieces based on that. And then I met a person who had gone through similar things, and she was interested in having a similar kind of piece. So that got me started on doing wings and winged figures, in part because it's a little bit like angels, but it's also just kind of affirming and uplifting and stuff like that.
Right.
But also meditative and contemplative. So
We're just going to get in so our viewers can see this magnificent piece. It's meditative, it's contemplative, it's fluid. It looks like it's moving even though it's not, but it still is.
it probably is too, but that was part of it. Was so doing first the wings, these main wing feather parts, which are a heavier Japanese paper over wire, and that got the shape started, but there wasn't much fluidity. So then starting to work in and bring in lighter weight Japanese papers, and that got going further. And then, is it okay if I turn it around? Or?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
Please.
Well, and then started to want it more, so I started thinking about the way the light shines through mohair. This is Tibetan lamb. And then the kind of Japanese paper that is just
So
fibrous.
delicate.
And by layering and layering and then thinking about the way it moved in the wind and the light flows through it, it started to come more alive.
How long have you been working on this particular piece?
About 2 years.
Wow.
I've tore these wings off 4 times.
Really?
Yes, because they just weren't quite right.
So how did you know when to uncork the bottle, so to speak, when you were just like, we're done, he's done?
When I started
or is he never finished?
He may never be finished, but it's also a matter of when the next piece starts coming up and wants to be worked on.
Right.
And I've got a few new ideas. And while I was here, it's awesome. I took a ZBrush class from Tanya and Robert Tonner, and I'm fascinated. I really want to learn that, and I'm trying to think of how to incorporate, say, a printed portion, sort of like the body here, but still incorporating the mixed media of the wings and stuff to give me the freedom and the flowing.
So you took this class with Tanya, and it has inspired you to try something totally different this year.
Yes.
So that's one of the wonderful benefits of coming to
Yes,
the doll
it is.
school and to NIADA, the conference.
Well, that and just seeing what other people are doing, because until you see someone else with incredible motion, or I always look at the color because I love color, but I don't seem to work well with it. But I go and I keep thinking someday I'll get this figured out, and then I'll do it.
I love it. If somebody is watching this and they want to get in touch with you, buy one of your pieces, what's the best way to get in contact with you, Pat?
Pretty much just email.
Okay. Of course, yeah.
Okay.
And you're on the NIADA website,
Yes.
so they can just Google you and get you
Yep.
through the NIADA website. And we look forward to seeing more of your work in the coming conferences. And do you have any shows coming up?
Nope. This is I've been traveling, so this is just me stepping
You're
back
gonna
into
enjoy
sculpture.
your life. You go. Well, it's fabulous, and thank you so much, Pat.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.